Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Mic check, hack check.
Oh yeah, mic check. There we go. Yeah. Now tell me, bro. Okay, because we actually outside found out that we met before.
Yeah.
Through a mutual friend. Literally, like I think it was the end of 2019. Literally a couple of months later, I turned on TikTok. That's how I remember.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just met this like the other day, and I'm like laughing at your skits and stuff.
Yeah.
How did you go from? Because you weren't doing it before, right? You started in about 2020 with Clean Cut Skolly.
Yeah. I started around 2019, 2020. Yeah.
Okay. And how did you go from? Because you're a writer, I know. You said
I'm
it
a writer
now.
by
And,
trade.
yeah, you said it now, and I've heard you a little bit about you starting it because you saw that people were more like willing to look at a screen or
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So is that? I mean, but how did you come up with the idea for Clean Cut Skolly? Is it like an extension of yourself, or like what was the?
Yeah.
Did you see it was different, or how did it?
Yeah. So I mean, firstly, the we started now, huh?
We started.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sweet,
we're
sweet.
rolling.
We're rolling. Bro, it's a very interesting story because you know how I first actually got into comedy was it's a very interesting way. Like it's almost like a superhero story. So like you know like how Spider-Man. You know, he got bitten by the spider, you know, and then he got like a superpower to like get into comedy, right?
Yeah.
So it was like sort of the same thing with me. Like when I was younger, like I was molested by my uncle, and then because of that trauma, I used comedy to get over my trauma. So if it wasn't for my uncle molesting me, I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you to my cousin, my uncle who molested me.
I'm laughing because I'm hoping that that's fake. But fucking hell, like I don't know. Is that? You're joking, eh? Oh my god! Fuck.
I was
Bro,
trying
you know,
so
the thing
hard
is-
to keep a fucking straight face.
The thing is, I was like, yo, because I was looking at it, I'm like, I shouldn't be laughing right now, bro. Like, what is?
I was gonna play it loud, but then I was struggling to fucking hold it in.
Oh my god! Thank you. I'm not gonna get cancelled for laughing at you, bro, for a story like that.
Luckily I haven't been molested by my uncle, but I do enjoy comedy. I enjoy making people laugh. But the transition from I think the question was you know how to get into
From every day to getting into that.
So I actually got into the whole Clean Cut Skolly thing because I write in advertising. In advertising, you got brands and clients who like, you know, there's a lot of red tape. You know, you can't just, there's a lot of strategy behind an advertising campaign. There's a lot that goes through it, and obviously, again, red tape. So like, you know, a lot of times we come with very cool ideas. And, you know, it's an industry inside joke that the client will always go for like the shittier, safer ideas, you know. So a lot of our creativity goes to waste. And Clean Cut Skolly started because I was like, fuck this. I'm tired of putting my heart and soul into ideas and things that I believe in, and then gets fucking flushed down the toilet by like, you know, people who aren't even fucking creatives, you know? So yeah, that's how Clean Cut Skolly was born. And I moved to Joburg, and when I was living in Joburg, I was like, lekker, I'm adventurous, I like doing cool shit. So let me start a blog. So I started a blog, and I'll go like the Haunted Hospital of Kempton Park.
I saw that.
I'll go to like Ponty Tower in Hillbrow. I'll go spinning in like the townships, like just do fucking rad shit, you know. And then write about it.
Like, were you just you and a camera person, or what?
Yeah. Majority of the time, it was by myself. I'm just the type of guy like if I want to do something, like I don't have time to waste. Like if people are keen to come with me, they can come. If not, like Haunted Hospital, I did by myself. I was just like on Saturday, I'm like, hey, cool, I'm going.
I mean, you obviously don't believe in ghosts, bro, because like
no, I went there. I've been there 3 times, and I went there because like I don't believe in it. I was like, okay, maybe this will change my mind. And like, yeah, no, it's
you still don't.
Everything for me is logical. So it's like, you know, I walk into Kempton Park Haunted Hospital, and like I hear a sound. Okay, what's those sounds? Okay, majority of the windows are all broken.
Yeah,
logical. There's a breeze. It's gonna make sounds. So you know, I don't know, bro. I'm just a logical guy.
The Ponty Tower, bro. Come on, if you're
Ponty's
logical
wild.
there, what did you see, bro? Because I saw they try to redo Ponty Tower, but then obviously it's still in the area that it's in.
Yeah.
But like, Bro, I looked at it. I looked on the video they had like people just used to chuck their shit in that little center bit
in the center,
and they apparently when they cleaned it out again, I don't know, don't fact check me.
Yeah.
Apparently there was like 3 or 4 dead bodies in that heap when they cleared it out.
Bro, so I did the tour, so they've cleaned up the whole place. I'm sure you know, like back in the day, Ponty was like. It was a hijacked building. You know, the gangsters hijacked it. So they cut the electricity, 100% chucked
Dead bodies or whatever.
Yeah, people commit suicide down the center. People would probably, I don't know, get murdered or fucking OD or whatever. And they were like, I think they said when I did the tour again, can't remember the exact number, but there were a few bodies in the center. And it took 2 years to clean out the center.
No ways.
Imagine I must have fucking clunked in there, my bro. It must have been fraught in there, my bro. Fucking fermented bodies and needles
like
and
seal and
condoms and rubbish and no, it must have been fucking fail in there, my bro. So yeah, I did the tour there, and they have cleaned it up. But the problem is also like cool, they've cleaned it up now. They got the building back, and after the tour of Ponty, you walk from there to a part of the tour is you walk through Hillbrow, obviously with a guide, and then you walk to from there through Hillbrow, check out Hillbrow. They show you some sights, and then you walk to like a like a shebeen to go have like a cheese and yum and some black labels, which is lekker. But it's quite funny, bro, because while you're walking, you just see all these O's are scoping you all out, and you just know if these two guys went here, we'll
done.
be fucking fighting for our lives, bro. But obviously they don't touch anyone because, you know, we bring money into the community. You know, we tourists, you know. But it's funny because sick oaks are scoping us out, bro. And they're like, yeah, you know, they're fucking, you know, they'll be trying to rob you, bro.
Yeah.
And then also along the way, you still see like hijacked buildings and stuff. So it's fucking pretty badass. And then like, they still say to you, like, you know, don't take photos where obviously like I snapped one or two sneaky photos.
Sounds like North Korea, bro.
No,
Jeez,
it's fucking, dude, Hillbrow's fuck. So cool, Ponty's lekker, but like, dude, as soon as you walk out the front gate, it's still like, wild.
Yeah, hookers and fucking drug dealers and everything.
It's
around
wild,
the side.
bro. And you know, like you know, back in the 80s and stuff, Hillbrow, if you lived in Hillbrow or like Yeovil, my bro, you were rich.
Yeah.
You're balling.
Well, Ponty was supposed to be like a city within a building, bro. There was supposed to be a shopping center, obviously apartments.
Yeah.
I think offices, and then even like they were planning on doing a school there. And like Hillbrow itself used to be like Manhattan. It was one of the richest. There was like back in
Hillbrow was Santa, essentially.
Yeah.
It was Santa.
But more bougie. Or
Yeah,
like more
way more
jacked up.
bougie. So it was Lani, but even Lani than fucking Santa, bro. So it's wild like that. Now it's an absolute fucking shithole. So it's absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So I did that stuff, and then it went on to, you know, again as a writer, you know, I like reading, but the majority of people don't like reading. And so, you know, videos were starting to go viral at the time. And I was like, you know, I'm a writer. I can write some fucking scripts. It's not rocket science. And yeah, let's give it a bash. And then yeah, I did a few videos and it started doing well. And then lockdown happened and TikTok happened. And and also just a lot of fucking hard work. Like I'm sure you know, I mean, doing a podcast is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, I still work another job. Like I work 2 jobs. Like I hustle, my bro.
Are you in marketing still or writing?
Still in
Is
advertising,
it?
yeah. I'm a writer in advertising still. So
Okay.
I still juggle the two. I still enjoy what I do as my other job. But yeah, it's also interesting because, you know, in life, you go through different you know, there's lots of stepping stones that got me to where I am now, including the other stepping stones in comic, if anyone knows that. And so that's pretty much how it started and how it's going. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Was TikTok the main thing that you started with? I mean, after, because TikTok used to be called Musical.ly, I think, before that. And it was
Musical.ly,
people were
yeah.
like dubbing stuff. And then
Yeah.
it started like that with TikTok again.
And then TikTok bought it out.
All of a sudden, bro, because I was like, there's not a chance I'm going on TikTok. Like, TikTok's for kids, or it's like it's for weird shit. And then
100%.
come the end of 2020, bro, when we started to like slowly phase out of lockdown,
Yeah.
it was
And
blowing
now
up,
all
dude.
the O-Buddies in the last 2 years, O-Buddies all on it now.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, like,
It's
yeah.
like
'cause-
Facebook used to be in like 2010, 2008, around there, where the bullies are on it.
Yeah. Now it's crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I got family members who are, you know, O-Buddies are on it, and like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, it initially was just the kids. And everyone's playing catch up to TikTok, bro. I mean, YouTube Shorts copying TikTok.
Facebook Reels.
Facebook and Instagram Reels, TikTok, bro. So, yeah.
But TikTok's, I think the main thing, I got like a love-hate relationship with TikTok because if you make it onto that little search bar at the bottom, bro, your stuff's going to get like pinged to so many people.
Yeah.
Because then that's basically like, it's like recommending.
Yeah.
So if somebody searches like, I don't know, we'll have a Pontitawa tour or whatever, then your video will come up, it will rank quite highly. So it's more likely and it's going to be more shown to more people.
Yeah.
But then other times, like, so I'll post, and if it's like, I guess it depends on trends and stuff. Like I don't follow the trends because I'm just trying to promote people back to YouTube for like the long form stuff.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'll post something and then I'll look and it's like 150 views and I'm like, okay, I thought this was like gonna get on the search bar.
Yeah.
And then other times I'm like just random shit on the search bar almost instantly, and I'm like, this thing goes up to like say 100,000 views or whatever it is. And then obviously you've probably also seen this. You post it, does shit. Like a couple of months later, your phone just blows up and you're like, how did this all of a sudden change?
The algorithm's weird. Well, it's very interesting. Obviously, everyone's copying their algorithm, but I still remember like how initially they were doing it was like, you know, it gets put out. If a few people like it, then it gets shown to a few more people, and a few more like it, then more people see it, and then that's how like exponentially like grows and grows. But yeah, you know, it's like when I got my first TikTok account banned, I had 100,000 followers. Banned, not even a warning, nothing.
And you can't
Almost lost
contest
business.
it. You can't contest it on TikTok.
For months. It took me like 2 months to get hold of TikTok South Africa. Then they said I had too much nudity and shit and drugs. I'm like, dude, I did like 2 videos where I joked with some baby powder on my nose. And it's a joke. But I do think they're not as strict as they were before, but they did do a lot of growing. Because remember in the beginning, it was a joke. You'd have these little girls in like fucking dental floss G-strings, my brief, flapping their fanny around. And I was like, that's literally kiddie porn.
Yeah.
But you're banning me for like, you know, something not even remotely as fucked up. Yeah. So, yeah, they've come a long way. But, yeah, bro, my main problem with social media is just like taking breaks from it. Like, I mean, I didn't leave my phone in the car now, but usually, like, when I go to people's houses, I leave my phone in the car because, dude, like, I'm on social media too much. It's fucking frying my brain, bro.
Especially when you make content, it's hard not to, like, look and to see. Bro, I honestly now, because, like, I go and look at YouTube Studio, and it's so addictive, bro, because, like, again, I did a video the other day.
Yeah.
I put a clip up of Luke Griffith. So I don't know if you know Luke Griffith, but
I was going through your videos. I saw, did he
trains with Gordon Ryan,
Yeah.
He's like one of the top in the world now, actually, South African. Like, he's such a nice guy. He's like 21 or something, you know? 22 now, I think. Anyway, I posted a clip, but it was about, like, I don't know, but it's so weird. Like, and then randomly, I just started seeing my subscribers was going up and up and up, and I'm like, okay, something's like, usually it's the shorts, you know, like because of the algorithm. And then I look, and then like the thing jumped to like 700 views, and then it was like flatlined, and then all of a sudden it was literally like a vertical.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone told me Gordon Ryan shared it, so it could be that.
Yeah.
But like then I found myself constantly looking. I'm like, how many views is it now? How many views is it now?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard not to look at it. You know.
No, 100%. And I'm on 4 platforms. And like, dude, to keep checking, I just fucking can't. And I used to like replying to people's comments, but I can't, bro.
No.
My mental stability is just going out the fucking window. That's why on all my DMs, I have an automated message thing saying like, if it's for business, email me, because if you want to do business with me, email me, because otherwise fucking you can't get hold of me, because I can't manage it all unless I had a team.
I can imagine, bro. Like my following's not close to yours on Instagram, but like, I also at times like I'll get all these random messages, and like it's too much for me to go check up and stuff. So I can imagine how many random freaking DMs you got to get.
Bro, like even if I open my phone now and showed you, all my notifications on every platform's turned off, because I'll have, you know, you open your phone, you see like 400 Instagram notifications and
look
TikTok,
what it is.
and I can't fucking do that. But I turned that off like years ago. Like I can't. Even my WhatsApps, I can only check a WhatsApp if I open it.
Oh, is it?
That's why even on my WhatsApps it says like, if it's important, call me, because like I can't deal with all this shit, bro. And it's like, again, I was chatting to someone the other day about like, we don't even know like the proper long-term effects of social media yet. And like, bro, I'm saying now, like my brain, everyone's anxiety is going through the fucking roof because of this shit. And I already have like a term that I called skittish, like where my brain's just been overstimulated and I can't focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And I find the longer I'm off my phone, the more in touch with reality I become again. So like the more you're on there, the more out of touch I become with reality. And like, even with engaging with people, I like being extroverted and fucking talking to people. But I find like when I spent on my phone for a long time, just to like talk to someone, like I get like a bit of weird because I'm just like, it almost makes me like unsocial in real life.
You're not direct with anybody, bro. And that's the thing, is like people who are on it too much also, they just text instead of call. Like you try to call somebody, bro, and they get like a fucking social anxiety. It's like, bro, we used to literally...
Bro, no one likes answering fucking calls anymore, bro. I like, call me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I want to talk to you. I want to have a fucking like meaningful conversation. I don't want to just have like dumb little one-liners all the time.
Yeah, except if it's I know I voice noted you earlier today, but if it's voice notes like too long, sometimes there's a place for them. But yeah, bro, people are just too. But it's so pretentious, bro. Like I also work like a full-time job.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm starting my own thing next month. But I was, and like LinkedIn is big in the corporate world.
Yeah.
And I know you love LinkedIn, bro.
Oh my God, LinkedIn.
That is the worst, bro. Honestly, LinkedIn is the like. I got a new job. Like, let's say someone said I got a new job, bro.
I'm excited to announce.
It's like a long, like writing, bro. Maybe you'll enjoy reading, bro. But it's literally like, I was running down the street.
No, I hate that shit.
And a dog ran in front of the car, and I stopped to save the dog. I then had a job interview. My boss was the dog. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, what is this?
I've seen those memes. Those memes are so funny. There's a guy on TikTok who does like those memes about that. Like, no, dude, like it's just, there's a lot of dick sucking on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Look, job hunting and stuff is amazing on LinkedIn, 100%. But like, just everything is just so like
it's fake. It's a fake
and
world.
fake and just like vomit, bro. Like,
but you say
just
that
scratching others back and thumbs up and like, yeah.
You say that, bro. I've got a shitload of recruiters on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like pretty girls.
Yeah.
Pretty girls went into recruiting, whatever. But then you'll see like selfie, boobs and whatever.
Oh my God.
And then they go, just came back from
that's for Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. But now that because of LinkedIn, the LinkedIn influencers, they go, put the selfie, or like they're in a bikini on the beach and they go,
LinkedIn influencer.
Self-reflection got me thinking. I'm ready to talk now, like ready and re-energized. I'm ready to talk to more people. It's like you literally just wanted to put your tits on LinkedIn so people would
me
like.
in the fucking face, bro.
Yeah,
I can't stand it, bro.
And it's
can't
all of them now.
Huh?
It's all of them now. Because I don't know if LinkedIn, bro, I know like obviously you get like sponsorships and all that stuff on normal social media.
Yeah.
But they must be on LinkedIn, because why else would people?
Yeah, there's definitely be like sponsored content and no, definitely, bro. There's advertising, there's money to be made, bro. But I saw this one meme joke going around about this guy who takes LinkedIn obviously way too seriously, and he's like, I just proposed to my wife. This is what I learned about business to business sales, proposing to my wife. I'm like, dude,
it's
get a fucking line
on the beach.
Yeah. But now I'm wondering, is it real? It seems like it's real and everyone's talking about it. Is it real, or is someone taking the piss? Is someone trolling? I mean, it's hilarious though. It is fucking hilarious. But if an oak's doing it for real, obviously he's a fucking idiot. I'm hoping trolling.
It's not. Yeah, I hope so. Well, bro, you talk about.
I mean, it's a joke. It's funny. Like, here's what I learned about business to business sales: proposing.
Fucking hell, dude. That guy where I saw it was actually a LinkedIn influencer that I have on LinkedIn. He's got like 50,000 followers on LinkedIn.
Fuck.
So like he also shared it, but they share like daily stuff. But
you're gonna laugh at me. So do you get like, I'm on LinkedIn, but like I've never ever done a post. All I do is like talk with recruiters for like jobs or whatever. Yeah. But like, is it actually like, you follow people like on Instagram?
Yeah, it pops onto your feed, but then there's so much shit in between as well, like also you follow a person and you follow their company.
Oh,
so
gosh,
like if the company's got like 500,000 followers.
Oh yeah, because I know you can follow a business.
Yeah. I can follow you or connect with you.
Connect, yeah, because I connect, obviously I've got like connections,
Yeah, that's the only reason I've got it, bro. It's like was also when I was job hunting as well.
Yeah,
like,
it's amazing to get jobs. But like the rest of
it's cringe. It's super cringe,
God,
bro.
It's like just pure waste, bro.
Yeah, I like, bro, that really made up LinkedIn perfect. Yeah, I was like, that is exactly what the fuck it is.
Everyone's giving each other a fucking handy on LinkedIn, bro. A lot of handies, a lot of blowies, bro. Yeah.
But now, because on social media we talk about sponsorships and stuff like that. Like, how do you go about working with people? Do people contact you a lot? Like, what's your?
It's sort of like both. So I get people getting hold of me, and then if there's a brand that I see that I'll be like, oh, I got such a cool idea for this, then I contact them. But yeah, it goes back and forth. But yeah, no.
Because I've tussled with this, like I'm at the point, or I have been for a while, like I want to obviously like try to work with brands and do stuff like that, but like, I don't know, like what metrics do the people look for?
Yeah,
is it just views?
Engagement?
Is it?
I mean, dude, like likes in my opinion is just like probably the lowest metric. It's all about views and engagement, bro. Like, and followers means dog shit, bro, because so many people buy followers. Yeah, like.
Because I've seen people with like a shit ton of followers and then they're like got no sponsorships. They're making almost, okay, obviously maybe like some YouTube revenue or whatever.
And they hide their likes.
Yeah. And then others have like 500 and they got deals with this person, that person, that person.
No, dude, like, and this is a fucking, to all those idiots out there, like, how dumb do you think we are? Like, you get these people who have like 40,000 followers, but they go, that's the easiest sign to see you've bought your following. You got 40,000 followers, but your likes are like 20 or whatever. But now what they're doing is they're just disabled now. So you can't see how many likes are, but it's a like full fucking red flag.
Yeah.
You've bought your following.
Bought your followers.
No, it's stupid, bro.
But then, so is it just likes or is it like, being on brand and on point with their brand and that kind of stuff? Is that what they're looking for? Is it just pure engagement?
No, I mean, totally. For example, I can't be working with Dove.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do some funny shit for Dove, but it's not going to align with the brand. They're very emotive, like emotional brand, and like,
it's mainstream, bro. You can't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can do something for them, but it's not going to be in line with their brand. I mean, I can take a fucking piss out of them.
Yeah.
And you do some humorous stuff with the soap, but don't drop the soap.
That just came to mind as well. Yeah.
But only drop it if you're using Dove because then it's silky smooth. Yeah.
That can mean so many things.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you got to align with the brand. Align with the brand, engagement must be good, must be high, that sort of stuff. But I mean, likes is just likes is like meh.
Yeah, it's like it used to be the metric.
It's like I'd say it's the lowest metric, bro. Engagement is what you want, bro, and also following means fuck all, really. I mean, it does help to have a big following, but I mean, again, people buy their following, and also like some people might have had a big following when they first started, but like, they're not creating cool content anymore because, dude, it's hard. You got to keep engagement up. There's a lot of oaks I came up with around the same time, and I know some of them who have left because they can't keep it going.
Yeah, but did they start it for the right reason though? Like, did they really enjoy what they were doing? I said to my wife when I started this as well, she's like, yo, how long are you going to do it for before you think it's a success? And I was like, I'm going to do it whether I got one person watching or I got fucking 1 million people following. Like, I enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Do you box?
No, just jiu-jitsu.
Oh, you do jits?
Yeah.
Where do you train jits?
Reps. I used to train at Reps. So
are you in North Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Riku is an old fucking MMA legend.
Dude, that guy was dude in his prime. Even now, though.
Such a pity he never got to fight in EFC.
And he fought in EFC.
Did he fight in EFC?
Yeah, he fought a couple of fights in EFC.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he had 1 or 2 fights, and then but I think he fought in the US. Like he fought.
Yeah, but he's like one of the like godfathers.
He fought in some dodgy promotions here, like in the early promotions.
Really?
Then he went to the US, and then like. Didn't work out. I think he was two wins and 2 losses or something like that.
Yeah.
The one guy knocked him out like quite quickly.
Do you know what promotion it was?
XFC.
Okay, I remember XFC back in that day.
XFC, and then they had a EFC Africa, and I think they had a EFC in the US. And then they were like trying to filter people through, but you had to pay. You had to pay your own way, and like.
Yeah, I know, bro. I mean, fuck.
And then when Don
from
made
the early days until now, it's come a long way.
Yeah, and then when Don made it, then people were like, okay, shit, now there's a way through to UFC. But then no one did well besides him.
I think the first oak was
in the UFC.
The first South African to be in the UFC
Trevor Prangley, I think it was a guy way back.
Who?
Trevor Prangley is like a...
Yes.
Like way back.
Like way back.
Because Rico beat him. That's how I know he is.
But I don't know, was he in the UFC? Wasn't he in Strike Force?
Both.
Was he in both?
Both, yeah.
And then there was... what is the EFC fucking champion called back in the day? The heavyweight champion?
Ruan Potts.
Ruan Potts. So Ruan Potts, I think, was the first... After him, then like, living here.
Him and Soldier Boy went.
Yeah, and then it was Soldier Boy. And then it was And then it was
Champion
Don.
Dolce, Don and
there's
Champion
Don
Dolce.
and Champion Dolce.
And now Temba Garimbo is also there. He was here. And then Manon Fiorot is still, she's like a French fighter. She was here, but she's not South African.
Yeah.
And then Cameron and Dricus, obviously. But you box, eh? You at Madfit with Matt and
I love boxing, bro.
How long have you been boxing for?
Bro, I went through a phase where...
When did you learn it in Joburg, bro? Is that why you...
I know, I learned it in the streets of fucking...
skills, man.
Wow, Joburg and the streets of Tableview, bro.
Yeah.
I've been boxing. Okay, so I would fucking lift weights, be a beefcake, and then get bored for like 8 months, and then I'll go to boxing. Then I'll do boxing, do that for like 8 months, get bored, and go back and forth. Now I've been boxing right now for... September will be 2 years. And now I've gotten to the point where I've gotten so into it now where like it's gone past the point of no return now, because like I've learned so much now where it's like, fuck, I don't want to stop now, because like I've learned, so much. So, when you first learn to slip a fucking punch, and then you like take punches and then you counter and, slip, roll under, counter, like, when you start learning the strategy and the science behind it and why they
fall in love with it.
Chess, then it's like, fuck,
Are you going to fight or do you just train?
No, fuck, I like drinking too much.
Okay.
No, I like going to sparring. I do the sparring on a Saturday. But no, I smoke drinking too much, bro. And
It's not like to get punched in the face either, though, to be honest. Like when someone's actively trying to...
I enjoy it. I do like getting hit in the face. But obviously it's not liquor when you get like fucked up.
When
but
someone's trying to kill you,
Yeah. But it's also nice to know when you go for a few fucking toots, my brain, something goes down, you can
handle yourself.
Yeah, you can handle yourself, bro.
But these days you got to watch out though, bro, because back in the days, like when I used to go out a lot, it was like a fight. You'd fight with somebody, someone might have a bottle or whatever that they try to use. Nowadays, bro, I don't even hesitate to pull out guns and shit.
Really, eh?
Yeah, bro. Maybe not all the places, but and knives and stuff like that is you got to be careful these days.
Well, if you're in the Cape Flats, you're going to get stabbed.
Oh, well, of course, bro. Well, we're not that far, honestly, bro. So, yes, this Long Street alone is, okay, when people go there, like, fucking hell, though.
Yeah,
but
no. I just love it as a sport, bro. No, I'm too old to fucking get into that shit, bro. I'm 38, bro. I'm not going to go to jail for fucking...
Yeah, fair enough.
You can punch and I can die, bro, and then your life's over. There's a thing on YouTube. Have you seen that? It's called One Punch Changed My Life or something.
No, what is it?
Yeah, bro. I think it's a show on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, on YouTube.
One Punch Changed My Life.
Yeah, and it's about these stories about these oaks who go into like a street fight or whatever, and they hit the oak, and like, dude, some people can get hit not even that hard, and like, can fall and hit their head in the pavement and die, or like something like that.
Especially in a bar, bro, you get hit. There's so many things to whack your head on.
Bro, and people have died, and like, you were stupid, you got fucking gesape, and then
women were involved.
Got into a dumb fight, and you've ruined your life.
Yeah, you don't want to go to jail here, bro. But the people also don't realize, bro, like this is one thing that you'll see a lot. Like, I mean, you said a lot, bro. Like PE, Joburg, Stellenbosch, Cape Town, whatever. And
Are you born and bred Cape Townian?
No, I was born in Joburg, actually.
Where in Joburg?
Bedfordview.
Oh, East Rand.
Yeah, East Rand.
Okay, Bedford View.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the East Rand.
But I was only there till 12, bro. So then we moved. Then I moved to PE, and then I got a proper fighting fucking license there, bro. Because they call it the friendly city. I don't have a clue why.
Yeah.
Like bro, when you used to go jolling there, it was just literally every time it'd be a fight. Not me.
Yeah.
But you'd see it.
But in small towns and stuff as well, what do you do? Is drink and fight. There's nothing else to fucking do.
Exactly.
You just dope, bro. It's like also like. I was away somewhere recently with a mate in a small town, and the oak's like, do they have any bottle stores up here? I must bring them. I'm like, gent, it's a small town. They have like 10 bottle stores here, bro. They got more bottle stores than like petrol stations. There's one petrol station in the town. There's like 6, 7 bottle stores.
Yeah, I said to my wife as well, it doesn't matter what, you go to the arse end, there can be two people living there. There'll be at least 2 bottle stores.
There will be a bottle store.
Always.
You got to drink. There's nothing else. It's a small town. There's nothing else to do.
Exactly. But then I went to Stelly's after that. Obviously, Stelly's, you can imagine, there's always bloody brew and new bar. It's like, that was like Western Province Academy is like tall, bro. Because I went there, so I had a friend, that kickboxer. He lived around here actually. So then he came to jail with me one time in Stellenbosch, and like he always said to me, he thought I was a big guy. Okay?
Yeah.
we walk in New Bar, bro. I promise you, everyone's like your height, but like everyone's fucking jacked, bro.
Yeah,
like,
those are all fucking rugby players.
He's just looking there like this, and he taps me. He goes, "Bro, I thought you were fucking big, bro. He's a jack." It's like his voice just left him, bro. So like, yeah, I mean, you obviously, I mean, every now and then get in a couple of scraps and whatever, but like, people never understood. Like, good thing in South Africa, people are nice, I guess, because they stop fights when they see it. But like, people never understood. It's not like a movie, bro. It's not like this thing where you're gonna punch Oak 20 times. When he's on the ground and
bro,
everyone's
fight
like...
last 10, 20 seconds, bro. Fight last cut quick, bro.
Done. Yeah.
Fights do not last like how they are in the movies, bro. Not a chance. They happen fast and it's over quickly. And if you're smart, you leave the area very quickly.
Yeah, that's the best fucking muscle in a fight, bro. Run away, bro.
Yeah. If you're in a roll, then you leave, bro, because then you get arrested and then,
Yeah.
But I'm too old for all that fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, me too now. I get settled and all of that shit. Bro, I saw a picture of you and Oak from the Antwoord, the Ninja. Yeah, how did you guys, do you know each other? Did you just randomly meet the Oak? Or like, oh.
Fucking, we go way back, boy.
Yeah, it's grew up together.
Bro, we fucking...
You're actually a founding member of the Antwoord.
Taught the Antwoord and Ninja everything he knows, bro.
Wait, before we get to that, bro, I want to actually ask you.
Yeah?
Did you get your royalty checks from Dricus for teaching him everything he knows, bro?
Bro, I've left it. You know, I'm going to ask for that paycheck soon, bro. I'm going to ask him.
Oaks make it and they just forget who you are.
They just forget about me, bro. But you know what? I allowed him to have a photo with me on Instagram the other day.
Yeah,
just to like, you know, just to slowly start paying back.
Bro, if you never posted that photo, Izzy would have never manifested them fighting, bro.
Bro, fuck Izzy, bro. Izzy's such a fucking idiot, bro. I know, Izzy would...
You got to look into that camera too, you know?
Izzy, you're fucking my bro. I hope Dricus knocks him the fuck out. You know what pisses me off is like, bro, like, see, I'm getting pumped in now, bro. You know what pisses me off is that, okay, the UFC's never been in South Africa, in Africa, right? If there was a fucking time to have it in Africa, it's right now. You got fucking Dricus from South Africa. Okay, you got Izzy from China, but like, you know, he carries a Nigerian flag here and there. Or New Zealand, or I don't know, bro.
I don't know anymore.
The country changes every month where that Duas is from, bro. But you know what? He's okay.
Hey, there's a connection to Nigeria somehow.
Yeah, there's somewhere a connection to Nigeria. Okay, so you got Izzy, Nigeria, and then
Dricus, South
Africa. Born, he trains here, he's raised here, he stays here, fucking badass. But like, yeah, if there's time to have it, it's now. It's for the fucking bout. There's fucking drama between the two of them.
Big drama.
Like, bro, huge drama. And like, bro, I'm telling you, you will fill up the Cape Town Stadium or what? I know it's going to be a closed arena.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it'll be like, I mean, Coca-Cola Dome. I mean, do you know?
We Buy Car, so that's, I think, 30,000, but We Buy Cars has, so this is what I also thought, because that's the biggest closed arena we got.
Yeah.
And I think We Buy Cars does take their cars out and allow you to use it. I'm staying corrected.
Okay.
It's about 30,000 people.
Yeah.
Bro, back in 2004 when I still lived there, or whenever it was, they had WWE come down. But it's big enough for WWE. It's big enough for the UFC.
They had WWE come down. Dude, I saw WWE years ago when I was a lighty, bro. WWE's come at least fucking what, like 8 times?
Exactly. And if they can make enough cash, they'll do it there, definitely.
What's the average seating they have at like these?
UFC?
50,000.
15 to, so in a small place, 15, I think. And then like the big fucking places in like Canada is like 55.
Yeah.
But it's generally like,
well, still 50,000.
It's like 22.
30,000 at the fucking Dome.
Yeah. And they will sell it out. There's no chance you won't. There's no way.
Everyone, if you're a fucking MMA fan in fucking PE, in the fucking middle of nowhere, everyone's coming.
Everyone's coming.
The whole of Cape Town will go up. Everyone in South Africa who's an MMA fan will fucking fly to Joburg.
I'll fly, bro. Yeah, it's Conor McGregor, bro. You can't not fucking watch him, bro.
Exactly,
and
bro.
I think people genuinely don't like Izzy from all of the way he was acting and shit like that,
100%, bro.
And then backing Dricus, you know.
Oh, bro, I'm so confused, bro. And he speaks like he's American.
Yeah.
So he's like apparently Nigerian, but then he's Chinese, then he lives in New Zealand, then he speaks like he's an American. Fuck that bro. Yeah. Fuck that I don't care, bro. Dricus is our boy. I back him. If I see Izzy wants to knock me out, that's fine, bro.
Did you train with Dricus at all, or did you guys just have a Have a photo.
No, just a photo.
Oh, is it?
He'll fucking probably knock my head off.
I've heard he's pretty like, apparently he's like stupid strong.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes what Mike from PFA was saying is like sometimes the danger with him is he won't realize like he's about, like if he can knock you out without realizing that it's going to go there sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, and he's strong, bro. And like, you
As
know,
a
remember
unit as well.
before the Strickland fight, everyone's like, oh, he's going to fucking gas and this and that and whatever. And like, bro, like he showed he's got a tank on him, you know. And it also seems like, you know, the deeper he dives into a fight, like the deeper it gets, like, you know,
The better he gets.
the better he gets, bro. And he's fucking strong. I mean, the Whitaker fight, I mean, bro, fucking Robert Whitaker's not a fucking pussy, bro.
Yeah.
And he fucking finished Whitaker. Yeah. I was so glad that Dricus won it, because I won't lie though, bro. I was like,
Against Strickland.
Yo,
Bro, I also nipped there because I didn't know.
When he lost that, because he lost the last round, right? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I think
he lost the last round. When he lost the last round, I was like, if you win this round, you've definitely got it. Then I think it was the last round he didn't get it. I was like,
No, yeah, I didn't.
I was staying there and we were duck shape, bro. It was like fucking, we were at the pub, obviously watching with all the boys, and then we just like, they're announcing it. I'm like, oh my God. And then we announced Dricus. I'm like, nah, everyone went crazy, bro.
It's crazy how many people watched that, eh? Because it was just after the World Cup, remember?
Dude, it was like, yeah, exactly. It was another World Cup moment. It was literally another World Cup moment.
Yeah.
We just won the Rugby World Cup, and now fucking Dricus is the first South African to win a UFC belt.
Yeah.
That is insane.
That's mental, bro. People don't understand. I still said if he wins a belt, it's paramount to Bafana winning the fucking World Cup, bro.
Absolutely.
I think it's actually worse odds before he started.
Yeah.
It would have been worse odds than Bafana winning the World Cup, bro.
No, dude, Dricus winning the World Cup. I mean, the World Cup. Dricus winning the UFC was on par with the Rugby World Cup, bro. That was just insane, dude.
That
and
was also mental,
dude, the MMA game hasn't been long here in South Africa, dude. I mean, UFC, which was our biggest promotion, only started, like 2009 or 2010? But it's not even that long ago.
Yeah.
It's like 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah. And they're only on like 113 events now or some shit like that.
Yeah. COVID, unfortunately, has fucked them sideways. So, like, dude, I mean, from how far we've come, whereas, you know, 1993 was when the UFC started. I mean, dude, like, fucking, I think we've done pretty well, dude. Fuck South Africans and sport, dude. We excel sport, bro.
Yeah. When he won the belt, bro, then you said it perfectly. I still remember that caption. Name a country more gangster.
Bro.
Because it was that in the World Cup, bro. It's like straight back to back.
Back to back fucking G's, my bro.
Bro, that World Cup was crazy, bro. Like, honestly, because I was actually in France there, but I was visiting my dad instead. I wasn't going to go watch the matches. We'd booked it months before.
Yeah.
And like, to be honest, my dad's close to like six hours from Paris.
Yeah.
And bro, honestly, Paris, my wife had never been. I don't want to take her to Paris, bro. It's a bit of a hole, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah, my experience, bro. It stinks like piss.
Well, I mean,
literally.
It's not what it used to be.
No.
It's it's big. I mean, from what I've seen on social media now, it's not actually a place I would actually really care to fucking see anymore.
Go, if you get a chance, maybe book a layover from like, if you obviously you'll fly to Paris.
Yeah.
And if you go wherever else, book a layover like 10 hours.
Just to go check it out.
You can take a subway straight to the Eiffel Tower.
Get your selfie.
That's it. Climb the Eiffel Tower. You've seen it. It feels fucking hairy because when you're getting up on it, it shakes.
Yeah,
it moves in the wind,
Shit.
And you can hear it going.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I'd love to go shoot some content there.
It would be sick, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go shoot content in Paris and, you know, fucking, I don't know, do some bad Brad shit over there and just some normal King of Skolly stuff and just whatever.
That'd be sick.
I could have a lot of fun over
100%,
there.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, did you take Bad Brad from Big Brother? Like, was that the inspiration? Or was it just... You remember that guy? You know what I'm asking, bro?
Biggest bad
can I tell you, bro? I've got the Big Brother 1 CD in my wife's car.
Fuck, the Big Brother CD.
The Big Brother CD, bro. The Big Brad song, bro. Step aside, please. Step aside. You remember that song?
I can barely remember. I just remember because that was the first Big Brother.
One, yeah. Ferdinand Robbie won that one.
Yeah. And
I've got a story about him, I'll tell you.
What year was that again?
Bro, like 98, 99 or something, 2000.
How many Big Brothers did they have?
I don't know. They ended up as like Survivor. They ended up having like 50 probably, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Like, I stopped watching after like the second or third one.
To be honest, I can only remember Bad, what is this? Big Bad Brad or something?
Bad Brad, yeah.
Yeah, it was Big Bad Brad. I think was his full name or whatever. But like, he's the only oak I can remember from it. I mean, it's so fucking long ago now that I can't remember
the first
anyway.
chick that got voted out, Nina.
Really?
I just remember the name. I don't. And then Fadi, the winner.
What's his name? Fadi
Rabi.
I can't even remember
his full
him.
name, bro. I'll show you a picture. But so basically, when I
did they win $1 million for that? $1 million,
yeah, back in the day. Back in that at that time.
Yeah, $1 million nothing now.
Jeez,
$1 million then.
Yeah, petrol, yeah, cost $1 million.
And this would be like 10 million now to equate to it back
easy.
then.
Yeah, so it was so weird, bro, because that guy, I don't know what he did for a living or whatever, but obviously he blew up after he won Big Brother because that was like the most watched thing. And then I think I finished matric, and at the same time this club was closing down, and then I was like going overseas in PE, Brooks Hill. I don't know if you know PE at all.
Only province I haven't been to. I haven't been to the Eastern Cape. I've been everywhere but the Eastern Cape. I need to go. I know there's a strip club that wanted to work with me there. What these oaks called now?
Golden Curtain.
No. Candies.
Candies.
Candies. Yeah, I must go pop into Candies.
I know it actually.
Candies, we must chat, bro.
Yeah. They're in bro, they're the first ones to do. They did the drive-through strip shows in COVID.
Candies did a drive-through strip club.
Google it, bro.
That is incredible.
Where's my phone? Hold on.
How the fuck did I not know that? A drive-through. Does it come with a takeaway?
Most likely.
Can you wear a takeaway? And,
they were wearing masks and everything, bro. Like, honestly,
that
show it to you.
Is fucking. And then what? Do you just bust your nuts while you're in the car?
Apparently, I think so. I mean, strip club, Candies. But if I can't find this, then we can cut it out. But
yeah,
Candies open on Monday is offering drive-through shows while selling takeaway beers and snacks. Let me get you a picture, bro.
Drive-through. Like, how does it actually work? Do you like are they on a?
You can check the images there, but I'll pop it on screen for everybody to have a look. Like,
so how does it work? Do you like sit in your car while they fucking just on the stage dancing or what?
So Candies is like at a house. So what they did in that
on Jack around the event. So they like drive in. You can like just a little motorboats and a little house and
no, it's social distancing, bro. So I don't even know how it works. Like, bro, honestly, so there's a petrol station. Then they converted a bunch of houses to businesses.
Yeah,
so there's a petrol station, the house, and then there's still a house next door. So, like, if they're doing shows outside, you just peep over the wall and get a free show again.
That's hilarious. You know Chivalry, the strip club that I work with?
I've seen it on yours.
So Chivalry, they did a mobile strip club during COVID. Where they had a
come to you.
Yeah, they had a fucking, they had a bus. And then you could go on the bus and do like,
that's genius,
and have a fucking strip. So they're like, I think you just call them up and you're like, cool, me and my mates, whatever. And then they have a bus come, and then you go on the bus, and then they fucking gooi a strip show on the bus or something.
Essential services.
Essential services, bro. Actually, essentially bust their nuts, bro. It's fucking lockdown, bro.
It's a stress release, bro. There's no cigarette. There were no cigarettes back then, so no alcohol.
You can't get dope.
Bloody hell, bro.
You can't stop out from busting nuts, bro.
Hey, bro, South Africans are genius, eh? They come up with some ingenious things.
I got a hustle, bro.
How you got a mobile strip
club,
club,
me and my mate were talking the other day. Obviously, when we're getting deep, and we're like, bro, just think about it. Just 2 years ago, we were sitting in our houses and we couldn't do shit. You couldn't do anything. Bro, how fucked up was that time? We were like, we've all just carried on with our lives now, but like,
and overnight it was gone.
Yeah, and there wasn't even, Cyril doesn't even have a standing state of the nation saying like, we've done it, like da 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 da. Like, sorry for the oaks who died, but like, we've done it. There was nothing. There was like, okay, you can like go back to normal now. Don't have to wear masks. It was like, yeah, but can we at least have like a goodbye?
Yeah, but you know what the problem is, bro? It's that problem, and then we got load shedding again. So there's like the one problem to the next, bro.
Yeah.
I think we're too busy just fucking dealing with shit the whole time. Trying to survive, dude. And then it was then we
live in real life Survivor here in South Africa, bro. We live in real life Survivor.
You don't need to go to Fiji. Just drop them off in Hillbrow, bro. Put them in Ponty, bro. That could be tribal council in the middle of Ponty,
bro.
Just shine the lights.
Survivor
down.
Hillbrow. Yeah. That's a fucking show, bro. Survivor Hillbrow. That's a fucking show. Or Survivor Lavender Hill.
Oof.
You put oaks in there, how long do you survive for? That's fucking hilarious.
They chuck you off the side into the middle if you're out of tribal council.
I would fucking watch that, bro.
Yes.
That'll be funny.
Bro, that tattoo, bro, I gotta ask you, bro, what the fuck made you get it? Like, obviously, we thought we were gonna win and stuff.
Yeah.
The World Cup tattoo on your leg.
Yeah.
Bro.
You're going to hate me. It's not real.
Oh my God, really? Seriously?
Tattoo's not real.
Oh, fuck, man. Because I was gonna ask you to, like, okay, no, that's what it's weird. I'll show it, but like,
Yeah, do you want to come take a look? Should we cut the cameras?
hey, bro, if you want it, no. Different show, maybe, different night.
Yeah.
So it's not real.
No, it's not real.
Ah, shit, man.
No, it's gonna be blunt. It wasn't straight up honest. So the way I saw it was, cool. We in the final. Holy fuck, this is badass. So I saw it as not only creating hype for the final, but mainly, you know, I troll, I fuck around. And I wanted to troll New Zealanders. I wanted to be like, let's fuck with their heads, bro. Like, you know, we're very proud. South Africans, we're very proud.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to rugby, bro. Like, I'll fucking stab someone from the Springboks, bro. Like, Springboks tell me, take that oak out. I'll fucking stab them in the kneecap, bro. Like, we'll do anything for our boys. You know what I'm saying? So I thought of it as like mental tactics because, you know, I want to try and contribute somewhere. I'm not in the fucking Springbok team.
Yeah.
I drink too much. I'm fucking way too old. But like, how can I contribute, right? So let's fuck with their minds, bro. Let's play mind games, bro. And I mean, I don't know for a fact if any New Zealand players saw it. I know New Zealanders saw it. And I saw a lot of rugby groups fucking were sharing it. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie, out of all the viral things I've done, that was probably the most viral thing I've ever done. I just switched my phone on. My phone was fucked.
The Springboks all commented, didn't they? Some of them.
Dude, yeah, fucking Springboks liked it, bro. It was front page of Sunday Times, News 24, IOL, Hayes Genuert, fuck, it was everywhere, bro. It was wild. Radio stations were calling me, and like, this was I posted it I think.
It was like 2 days before the final.
2 days before the final. And I was up in Joburg, and I was doing appearances at like some clubs and stuff. And bro, I was so busy with work. I couldn't, like, I was really so busy with that. Then I didn't have time to fucking deal with my phone. And I had to put my phone on silent, bro. And then I go to my phone. And also, I didn't tell. Also, if you want something to go very viral, don't tell your friends and family.
Yeah.
Bro, my friends and family, what the fuck? Like, family, like, what did you do? Are you crazy? Why did you tattoo the fucking trophy on your leg? Are you fucking mental?
It's believable because you got tattoos anyway.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
covered in fucking
and it looked
tats.
real, bro. Like, what? How the fuck did you, like, who did that?
Yeah.
Who did the job for you, bro?
Yeah. So, you know, got my connections, but no, my homies at
Don't snitch.
my homie Tamar Thorne, she owns Good Things Tattoos, and I came up with this idea like the day before I was flying to Joburg. So, and it was like 4:00 in the afternoon. I had a few meetings, and then fucking early next morning, I'm flying to Joburg, and I get hold of my friend Tamar, and I'm like, listen, dude, I got this idea. Let's try and make this happen. She's like, okay, cool. Go to the tattoo parlor. Tries to, like, you know, put a stencil on, fake it or whatever. And then she was like, okay, cool, don't worry. Like, I'll Photoshop it. So she Photoshopped it. But I think what helped make it look real was we shaved my leg because, you know, when you go for a tattoo, you got to shave your leg.
Yeah.
So that helped, you know, to add to it. Yeah, she did a fucking amazing job. Shout out to my homegirl, to my phone.
That's not real now, bro. Because, like, obviously afterwards, it's like, fuck, that is gangster, bro.
Yeah.
But, like,
So-
if it doesn't work out, then it's like, I thought you were going to leave space to make the three, like a 7 or some shit.
Yeah, we were just like, fuck it. 2023, boy. It's ours.
Yeah, there we go. And
But,
then 4 years later, if it doesn't work 4 years later, and if it doesn't work 4 years later.
Yeah. And the other thing was, even if I wanted to do it, there was no time. There was no fucking time, dude. Like, I mean, it was a chunk of a tattoo, bro. It was like fucking, we made it huge. And like, well, obviously we faked it. That was
he
huge.
faked it huge. Yeah.
But if we wanted to do that tattoo, it's a big tattoo, bro, and we wouldn't have been able to finish it. And again, I was flying the next morning, so yeah, there was just no time for it anyway. But yeah, I saw it as trolling. I've had like 1 or 2 people go wank, oh fucking you lied. I'm like, I didn't lie. If you watch my content, all my content's about taking the fucking piss, bro.
Yeah.
And our boys won, so who cares, bro? Like, the fucking boys won.
gives a shit, bro?
We trolled New Zealand. Fuck them.
Yeah.
What, 2 World Cups in a row, right?
Yeah, 2 World Cups
2
in a
World
row.
Cups
Yeah,
in a
1
row.
point, 1 point.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's 1 point.
Bro,
bro.
honestly, I
All those
think-
3 games, the last 3 games were wild.
I think I got fucking high blood pressure
No,
after
it
that
was
World
wild.
Cup, bro. Especially that England game, dude, because I can't remember what I had to do, and I came back late, and then I checked the score. Oh yeah, shame, bro. I had to take, because we live, we got to take our dog out regularly.
Yeah.
That's a random story, bro. But like my dog was bursting, bro, because we'd gone somewhere and we'd run a little bit late.
Your dog was bursting,
like bursting to go take a shit, to go take a piss. So I had to take her out, man. Shame, man. Take her out, and then in our estate where we stay, they've got a screen.
Yeah.
I was watching it, like following and whatever, and there was still like half an hour left or something, and then people were going ape shit, and I'm like, okay, South Africa was behind. Obviously they scored. No, England scored. For some reason, people were shouting for England. And then I was like, oh shit, that's like, what, 6 points or something like that.
The games were so tight, bro. The games were so fucking tight. Like, I mean, dude, the games were tight. Dricus' fight was tight. Fucking hell. Like,
Dricus won by 1 point as well.
Bro, it was so, that's what I'm saying. Everything was just too fucking tight, bro. Like, it's like all us South Africans needed like a fucking national day of like just recovery, bro, from all of that, bro. No, it was fucking wild, dude. But yeah, two times in a row, most World Cup wins. I mean, imagine we could do it for a third.
Bro, that'd be mental.
Imagine we could do it a third, bro.
That's Rassie Erasmus is staying on for that, bro. Like, I mean, it has to be. That's going to obviously be the goal. But like fucking third time in a row. But
bro, we got it, bro. That'll be amazing. Because also, New Zealand also won it twice in a row, right?
11 and 15, I think. 2011, 2015, yeah.
So there was also...
And then we did it straight after them, 19 and 23. Yeah.
It's like, I was like, fuck, imagine they win it for a third time. It's like, you know what? Everyone, fuck New Zealand, bro. Like, oh, no, I'm just going to boast you. You know, it's also amazing. New Zealand's never beaten us in a final.
Yeah.
New Zealand has never beaten us in a final. How bad is that? Shame, and England's also never beat us in a final. We played England twice in a final.
Yeah, 2007 and 2007 and
then the last
19. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, I fucked them up at that point.
Poor, really shame. I actually feel a little bit bad for England. But they've never beaten us in a final, and they haven't won a World Cup in like fucking forever as well.
Well, at least they're better than Ireland, bro. Have you seen all the shit that Ireland's trying to pull now, bro?
Smack talking for days.
But they know because when they come down, it's not going to be a full strength squad. So they're really talking shit now. But bro,
we won the World Cup 4 times.
Bro, the other day, someone said, "What is the biggest rivalry in World Cup history?" So I said, Ireland versus the quarterfinals, bro. Because they've never made it. They've never made it past the quarterfinals.
Fuck,
it's
that's
fucking
funny,
hilarious, bro.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's crazy though, because like I feel like because I went to school with Sia. And like,
is it?
There was a grade below me.
Yeah.
It was always good. Like, he was always really good.
Yeah.
And then, like, so obviously I followed his...
I'd love to go for dop with CSP. He's such a liquor oak,
Yeah, I'm going to make a few phone calls after the show.
Yeah, surely, bro. And him and Etzebeth, bro.
Yeah, him and Etzebeth are good mates now. So, yeah. But I've obviously followed his career and stuff. It's just crazy how big those oaks have become now, like, as in personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, obviously Springboks were always big. Maybe it's just because we, like... have some sort of a connection to the guy, but like, it's crazy now how big those oaks have become.
I feel like they've always just been bigger. I mean, Brave, you have to think about it. I mean, rugby is
that's our thing.
Yeah. You know, cricket, we used to be, I guess back in the day, soccer, I guess maybe as well in the 90s. What was that cup we won in the 96? AFCON,
yeah.
You know, but I mean, if you're a rugby player in South Africa, you're a fucking rock star.
Yeah,
you're a fucking rock star. Yeah. You are, if you like, you know, top boy in school and then you're Springbok, you like, you've made it. I mean, I think I even saw a clip on YouTube. I think it's Rassie when he says like, he actually has to give them a talk about, you know, the fame and getting a big head. Like he actually gives them talk because no, bro, if you're Springbok, bro, you're fucking like a god here, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, that's
people will never understand that if they're not from here.
Yeah,
honestly.
No. You're a god here. It's like in New Zealand as well. If you're a New Zealand and an all black, bro, you're a god, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, bro. Fuck.
It's quite hectic, like, though, because I had James Dalton here as well.
Yeah, I saw old Dalton, bro. Yeah. He's a fucking legend. You know what I love about Dalton was he's a fucking, remember when we were in the it was a 95 World Cup with the fight in Canada.
It was in BE.
Yeah.
It was in BE. It was so fitting, bro. Put Erasmus,
Dalton was rolling up. Dalton was scrapping. I was like, get in there, boy.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know, I was like, I think I was like 9 years old when that World Cup, bro.
So he did judo for the longest time. So he actually trains at reps. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he started out with judo. So he was like, so when he's rolling guys like that in the freaking World Cup, like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you throw his fucking a little fucking have a little scrap, bro.
yeah, but he's
No,
a
he's a
legend. But
legend,
he was also saying like it must be pretty fucking tough for those guys because now you're the man, exactly like you say, and then overnight you're not a Springbok anymore and you're just James. Like for them to deal with
exactly.
that shit,
It's exactly. It's like the fame thing. It's like you know, actors and actresses and rock stars and whatever. It's like remember when David Hasselhoff,
Patricia Lewis.
Patricia,
You're gonna tell that story?
no, what Patricia Lewis story?
They dated.
Fuck off. Patricia Lewis dated David Hasselhoff.
Where's my phone, bro?
Get the fuck out of here.
Did you know that?
David Hasselhoff was popping Patricia Lewis, bro.
The David Hasselhoff.
The Hoff and Patricia.
Yes.
No way, bro. That's fucking wild.
You know, I don't know the full story, but she sang in Germany.
She was a hottie back in the day, bro. She was fucking.
How much money she's got?
Really?
Because I worked on a site.
Is Patricia single?
No, I think she's married, bro. I'll show you what she looks like now, bro.
Patricia, do you want a side boy? A little side sticky,
bro. I think they sang together or some shit, bro.
Really?
They are together, like in the studio. No jokes. Patricia Lewis and David.
I mean, she was like a fucking.
She was a looker, bro.
She was a smoke show back in the day, bro.
She used to do those hair adverts. Did you ever watch those?
Yeah, I mean, that
hair
fucking blonde hair of hers, bro. That fucking was iconic.
Many of us know Patricia Lewis and David Hasselhoff's ex, a singer, TV star, and socialite. Patricia Lewis.
That's fucking wild. No, bro.
I also told my wife
the other day. Terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's a random.
So terrible with like
fact.
Local celebrities, but no, it's
I stopped you from telling a David Hasselhoff story, bro. Sorry, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, don't you remember when he had his big meltdown thing and he was fuck drunk and his daughter was sick and tired of him being drunk and whatever, and she filmed him and went viral. It was like when viral videos were like, I guess, happening, and I think she put it on YouTube, and he's fucking dick gesê, man. He's frot, he's got a burger, he's like, yeah.
I haven't seen that, bro.
But you've never seen that? Fuck, you must watch the video, bro.
Really?
Add the video to this clip,
yeah,
bro. Fuck, no, it's wild, bro. And he's like, got fucking stick letters falling out of his mouth, and he's,
what the fuck is that?
Frot, bro, in his room, and his daughter's like confronting him, like, I'm sick of you being drunk all the time, da, da, da. And he's got this stick tomato out in his mouth, and he's half drunk. And then he got clean from there, and then the half was back, and no, bro. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of people like, exactly, people are shouting your name, you fucking the main O. Next minute you're not, bro, and 100%, like that can play a serious role, bro, with like, you know, depression, you know, you're not the main O anymore. The dolls aren't running after you more. The phone calls for
people don't recognize you.
Yeah, oh, fuck that, we're not chums with them. That's why, bro, I tell everyone, I can be a billionaire, bro. I'm still going to set my same cuck pub. I've still got my liquor circle of friends. Like, you know, I'm not going to, you got to be careful with who you also become friends with. Don't change
when you make it, eh?
Yeah, and be careful who you let into your life, bro. Like, who's using you for whatever, you know? Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm a fucking big celebrity. I even hate the C word, bro. I call it the C word. Don't ever call me the C word, bro. I'm not a celebrity.
Don't be like Dricus with you with the whole fighting thing, bro.
No, 100%.
Just switched up on you, bro. Just fucking
Dricus doesn't even answer my calls anymore, bro. We're tight.
What happens, bro?
When people everything in you, bro.
When people become famous,
he watched all my How to Puss Oaks videos, bro. And I forgot about me.
Literally, bro.
A legend. I fucking love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Very down to earth. Yeah. And you know where he's from?
He's from Welkom, I think, eh?
No, he's from Harties.
He was in Harties in school, but I think he's born in Welkom, I think.
Really?
Yeah, but he went to Harties.
As far as I know, he's from Harties, but like still, fuck. I mean, Welkom even. I mean, as far as I know, it's Harties, but fuck, small town, bro. UFC middleweight champ.
Yeah, him and Cameron are actually, I think that's one of the main things why they make it. Is because they're the same people from everyone that's, I've known him. I mean, I don't know him. I met them a couple of times, but like, bro, Cameron came here. Bro. Cameron came here, bro. He was visiting his doll in Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Drove all the way here. Drove all the way here by accident the day before. Phones me, he's like, we're half an hour away. I'm like, bro, you're only supposed to be here tomorrow. It's like, oh shit. Comes back tomorrow. He's visiting his girlfriend, bro. After a fight.
Lekker Oaks, bro.
Comes here, spends an hour and a half, like chatting and everything.
Genuine.
Such a legend.
Yeah. Genuine Oaks, bro. Fucking absolutely genuine Oaks. And Yeah, bro. Those are working hard. I mean, I hope Dricus rips Israel's fucking head off.
Yeah. And retires.
I'm just vasing Israel, bro. Watch, I'm going to bump into one day. We're going to roll. He's going to murder me, but I don't care.
You must go to UFC Africa if it happens in Cape Town and just like be in the fucking crowd, just vasing him the whole time. Fuck you, Israel.
To be honest, like
go there with boxing gloves and shit, bro. Just like film it and make it like a viral clip. Just go with boxing gloves and shit.
I was chatting to Matt. We were chatting at gym, and I said, and we had a chat about this. Because Israel spoke a lot of smack. He's brought race into it and whatever. Yes, Dricus said that whole thing, but Dricus wasn't meaning race. He was saying, that he trains in Africa. He lives here. He's born here. He doesn't go train anywhere else. That's what he was saying. And then, Israel made about race and then fuck that over. He's such a durs. Anyway, but we're saying like, imagine you have the fight here, or like you have the fight in like Joburg or Pretoria. Bro, there's gonna be a lot of angry oaks, bro.
100%.
There's gonna be, bro.
If you haven't,
Israel might not make it to the stage. Israel might not make it to the stadium, bro. You might get fucking knocked the fuck out before you even get to the stadium, bro.
Tip his car over some shit.
Yeah, no, it'll be wild.
Actually, they can't have it at Loftus, bro, because there's more fights in the crowd than there'll be in the fucking octagon, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's like I had a laugh the other day. They had. Have you ever been to Presley's in Boxburg?
No.
Benoni side. Oh, I fucking love Presley's. Shout out Presley's, bro. Fuck, I used to have such a joy at Presley's, bro. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. And anyway, they had the first sanctioned bare knuckle fight. As far as I know, it's the first sanctioned bare knuckle fight at Presley's. And we had such a laugh because we were like, my bro, fucking forget about the sanctioned fights. There'll be fucking free bare knuckle fights fucking in the parking lot, my bro.
They've been having unsanctioned bare knuckle for years, bro.
Yeah, unsanctioned bare knuckle fights there for years, bro. Every time you went to Presley's, a fucking
special stipulation. You're allowed to wrap chains around your hand and shit, bro.
Fuck, it's so funny,
I think I actually know Presley's because there's a show that we watched, and don't ask me how I found the show, but it's called Biker Babes. It's about
Biker Babes.
It's about there's a motorcycle club in Joburg.
Yeah.
Called the Max.
Okay.
It's like a famous motorcycle club, and it's about the guys' wives. It's on like some cake. It's Afrikaans, so it's like on some Cake Net 2 or whatever.
Okay.
Cake Net's got more than one channel now, bro. So
fuck, I've never had DSTV in my life. So.
Really?
No. I mean, I've watched DSTV and stuff, and I've lived with friends who had it, but like I've never had it myself.
You just never.
Also now it's just like fucking
Netflix
it's fucking
expensive, bro. Well.
I also just Pirate Bayed my whole life, bro.
Oh my god,
I was a torrent oak, bro.
UFC is like the early UFCs. I used to torrent everything.
Yeah, sorry, Dana, because you didn't have it here in Africa. Being an MMA fan back in the day was the worst. You had to torrent it. You had to stay off social media so you didn't know the fucking result. Yeah. Like, you had to, don't say anything. So it was tough being an MMA fan back in the day, bro.
But at least it was more, back in the day, there was Pride. I don't know if you ever watched Pride. Bro. It was the Japanese.
Pride was Fedor Emelianenko, bro. He started on Pride.
I wish they would bring it back, bro. The soccer kicks and the stomps.
Soccer kicks are illegal, bro.
You're not allowed to elbow, but you can stomp the oak in the head. But you can
soccer kick an oak's head and kill him. No, bro, Pride, don't even get me started on bro, fuck, don't even get me started on Pride, bro. But yeah, Pride, I mean, UFC bought Pride because they were a serious competition. I mean, dude, in my honest opinion, Pride was the UFC back in the day. 100%. And now obviously UFC is the big one, but like, bro, Pride was the original, bro. Pride was badass. A lot of the UFC, I mean, a lot of the oaks who left Pride became UFC fucking champions. Bro. Shogun was a fucking Pride champion, bro.
Dan Henderson.
Hendo,
Vanderlei Silva.
Bro, the Nogueira brothers, dude, like Rampage Jackson, gent. There was studs from there, bro. But yeah, it's
bro, Fedor and Jackson Randleman when he got slammed on his head.
Kevin Randleman drops him on his head and then he submits him.
Just chills.
Bro, that would have killed someone back in the day, bro. Like someone, if you did that to me or anyone else, you would have died. Do you remember? Fedor got dropped on his corp and then got, I think it was an armbar.
Kimura, hit him with a Kimura,
put him in a Kimura, bro. Fedor also, he's my favorite fighter of all time.
Yeah, he's definitely for me top 5. Like,
bro, Fedor Emelianenko.
Anderson Silva, John Jones.
Yeah.
GSP.
Yeah.
Fedor, and then I don't know about the 5th one though, because it's like,
John Jones, in my opinion, can't be top 5. Juice. How can you... Okay, I'll put it this way. Debate here. So I will say the most creative fighter of all time. Fuck Jones. I mean, dude, he can be elbowing you, then he can do a flying knee, then he can wrestle you, then he can, dude, insane. Don't get me wrong. He has talent. But he can't be top 5. He's been busted for juice, like twice, 3 times?
Yeah, he had the one with the picograms.
Yeah.
And then he had, I don't know what else he got busted for.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing about him is, bro, he used to party, like, he used to do coke and shit, apparently, like.
Apparently the week of his fight, he had a thing where he had to jaw. One night he had to get fucked in that fight because it was like a mental game. It was like, okay, fuck, like, I've jawed now, like, I've got to win this fight or something. Like, there's some mental game.
I think he said, like, he used to do it as an excuse for if he lost.
Oh,
so
really?
So he would get wrecked. Okay. And then the one time he's like, you know what, maybe this is not a good idea. He almost actually lost. It was against OSP, St. Preux. It was
the French, was it that French
Canadian.
He almost
lost
a while ago.
But one time you don't jaw is like you almost lose. It's so mad.
I thought I remember seeing that interview and he said that if he would do it so that it's like psychology, like, oh fuck, like, oh my God, like, I'm crazy. I got to train harder now. I've got to, like, you know.
Okay, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I think, unless I'm mistaken. But, bro, he's been busted for fucking juicing. Like, for me, that's automatically off the top 5.
Who's your top 5?
Is he don't get me wrong, he is a beast fighter and creative as fuck, like spinning elbows, back elbows and flying knees and wrestling and
crazy
kicks
throws
and tips and fuck. But Fade, remember Mirko Krokop?
Dude, fucking,
what's it? It was right kick, hospital, left kick, cemetery.
Or something,
Fuck.
But he also, so I speculate, obviously it's not fact, so like don't fucking cancel me, but like I speculate as well, but Pride, obviously there was no testing.
Yeah.
And then I think, obviously age and stuff came into it.
Actually, I don't know. Was there? I mean, I don't even know.
There wasn't even testing in the UFC, to be honest with you.
I mean, bro, Hendo was jacked.
Yeah, but remember.
Sorry, not Hendo. Mark Coleman.
Yeah, but
fucking hell, he was jacked.
Yeah, those guys, Mark Coleman,
and then
Tank
did you know Mike Kerr?
Yeah.
It was Mark Kerr. It was a Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
He was fucking jacked. Did you see the documentary on him?
No.
Where he got addicted to painkillers and opioids.
I'm not surprised, bro.
Bro, you got to watch that documentary. So if anyone is a hardcore MMA fan, watch the documentary on Mark Kerr, where he, like, you know, these guys put their bodies through everything. No, you'll have to fucking find it on YouTube or fucking, you'll have to scour the internet to find it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like mental. Like, you know, they go through so much pain and trauma in their body, and like he gets addicted to opioids, and like it's actually a very fucking sad story, bro.
But half those oaks, I mean, even if you look at, there was a Kurt Angle, the wrestler from WWE. They used to,
bro, a lot of those WWE oaks went down fucking wild roads.
His prime, they called him Perk Angle because he was addicted to Percocet. Because he was since he broke his neck in the Olympics, he would just push and push and push. There's one match.
Also, they're juicing their brains out.
100%.
I'm sure a part of their contract in the WWE is like, here's your contract and here's your vial of test.
Yeah.
And your fucking whatever. And like you sign, then there you go. There's your WWE starter pack.
You had to look a certain way, bro.
You have to. You got to be jacked.
Bro, those guys, dude, there was a match with him and Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
So Vince McMahon's son. Like, I used to watch wrestling religiously, bro.
Really?
Back in the day, remember when it was an ETV on Raw? And,
I watched it back when it was WWF.
Okay, so Bret Hart and Stone Cold.
The Hitman Hart was my boy. And Shawn Michaels, and Steve Austin, Undertaker, like Yokozuna, you know, the old days.
Yeah, Yokozuna was like...
I'm sure he's dead by now.
No, he died at like 30-something.
Yeah, I mean, he was like
he's related to room. Yeah, he's related to The Rock and like all of the, like some of the top oaks now. The Rock actually came back the other day.
Okay.
I watched...
Can't stand that oak.
I didn't watch the whole WrestleMania, but... I just watched his bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Kurt Angle, when he had a match with, it was at King of the Ring, I think it was in 1999, he had against Shane McMahon. I don't know if you've ever seen the clip. They did a belly-to-belly suplex, and there's glass, and he like suplexes him through the glass.
No.
But it was, so what happened was, it was supposed to be...
Was this like when it became WWE and stuff?
I think it was just before WWE. So it was like the last...
I watched the shit, obviously, because I'm like 100 years old now. So I watched it when I was WWF, but like I stopped watching it when I was like...
When they had the
probably about 9 or 10, like, you know, eventually you got to grow up.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I still watch some of it though, bro. So, but anyway, so he was supposed to... the glass was supposed to be rigged. So it's Vince McMahon's son.
Yeah.
The glass wasn't rigged. So he suplexed him, and then the guy he hit his back on there and then landed on his head twice, like properly on concrete.
Jesus.
But anyway, in that match, he actually he cracked his tailbone, or like all of the bones in his tailbone or something like that in the beginning of the match, still carried on.
Yeah.
So like, shit like that happened to those oaks like on a Monday, on a Sunday, on a Tuesday. So
no, I mean it's serious trauma. You obviously know that it's all scripted though, obviously.
Of course, yeah. But just, like, any movie is, it's entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment. Sure, they are smashing their bodies through tails now, but it is scripted. But fuck, bro, I've met some oaks who they're like, bro, what do you mean? It's real.
It's still real,
bro.
It's
real.
Yeah,
it's real, boy. Yeah, that oak is still real to me. He starts like crying. No, like I've met some oaks like, bro, it's fucking real, bro. Have you seen those memes where it's like, if wrestling is fake, then explain this. Yeah. And then you see those memes like an oak doing the moonwalk, and then he fucking like does the fucking what do you call it?
The one that gets grabbed by the knob, and then he's like,
yeah, and he flips him with his dick. Yeah. I've shown that to an oak. He's like, bro, like that's just one time.
You can explain that, bro. Yeah. This is like, haven't you seen those Aikido guys that like
fight the oak with his dick, bro? That is hilarious. Imagine me able to flip someone with a dick. That'll be hilarious. I wish I could do that.
It would be a powerful skill though. Imagine like.
I wish I could flip someone with my dick.
But you can do it though. You gotta go do Aikido though. If you do Aikido, you can do it.
Is that cuck that
Steven Seagal?
Bro, I saw a video of Steven Seagal trying to give tips to
Anderson Silva,
but also Pereira.
Oh yeah, Poatan. Yeah.
Trying to give him tips.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You shouldn't be in the same room as Alex Pereira. Like, you're a clown. Like, no, bro.
And Daniel Cormier. I think he also tried to give Daniel Cormier some tips.
I'm like, dude, this is just an action movie star. All his shit is a joke. I'm going to say something super controversial.
Okay.
Super controversial. Bruce Lee's a fucking joke, bro. I don't know why everyone has a boner for Bruce Lee.
I don't know enough about Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee doesn't have one documented fight. Bruce Lee is an action hero star. That's all he was. Cool, maybe he helped make martial arts mainstream or whatever. But bro, like, firstly, okay.
Plus he was tiny, bro. Like,
yeah, he's tiny. But like, okay. You, this badass fighter, in all these movies, why is there no footage of you fighting not one person? It's a fucking movie star, bro. I don't know why in the UFC game they got Bruce Lee. Oak's like, oh, Bruce Lee. What the fuck did Bruce Lee do, bro? He was a action star, and that fighting, all those fighting styles
scripted
are not in the UFC.
But didn't he have a fight with Chuck Norris? Like a documented one with Chuck Norris? But that's also another actor, so I actually don't even know that. Maybe Chuck Norris.
I mean, you can find videos of Chuck Norris fighting.
Yeah. Chuck Norris, I think, is a legitimate karate.
Karate.
Yeah. Like a legitimate, he was one of the first Americans, I think, to be allowed in Japan or something. But that's also Steven Seagal's claim to fame. He said he was the first to be allowed to like teach in Japan or something.
Fucking knock Steven Seagal up, bro.
Put him in the room. Just call him out as well, bro. Call him out. Him and Izzy at the same time.
Steven Seagal, I'm calling you out. Come to South Africa, bro. I'll fucking drop you.
Yeah,
I'll drop Steven Seagal.
We'll fill out the Coca-Cola Dome for you. We'll fill out Cape Town Stadium, bro. Yeah. Cut Skolly and Steven Seagal.
Yeah. You'll first drink all the Coke and eat all the burgers. Fucking fat bastard.
I heard he was vegan, though.
Fuck, bro.
I'm joking. I just fucking made that up, bro.
No, bro. I can't handle that shit. It's like, you get... Because, dude, I get emotional like this because... I respect martial arts, and I respect the guys who bleed for this shit. And then you get these fucking morons like going around like giving Anderson Silva tips. Bro, Anderson Silva was like undefeated for like 10 years. And you're trying to, dude, I can't stand it. Like, did you see that documentary on that Chinese guy who did MMA? And he was going and calling out all these like, Chinese fucking kung fu masters.
Yeah,
and he was going and fucking them all up. And then he started getting into like trouble with the law in China because, like, oh, you're coming here with Western like martial arts here with this MMA and you like disrespecting our culture.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking, and apparently communist China, bro, they are regulated by, you get rated in China.
Yeah, you got a social score. Yeah.
Bro, that's like Black Mirror shit. You get a social score. So apparently they dropped his score so low, like he can't like do a lot because of this.
I'll tell you a story, and again, I don't know how true this is, so don't ban me on TikTok, done it.
Ban me though, fuck you.
So I have a friend who's someone that lives there.
Yeah.
I think, teaching English or some shit.
Yeah.
Don't know the name, so you can't go search them and ban them from China. But basically, apparently, they just liked. So like, you share a post that like alludes to not liking the government, and I like your post.
Yeah.
me liking your post. So this is what the person
You
did.
associated then.
Was not allowed to buy groceries for a week.
Bro, it's so
Apparently.
wild.
I've seen documentaries where everything is...
Winnie the Pooh was banned. You know, Winnie the Pooh was banned.
Why?
Did you know
I didn't know that, no.
So I'm a massive South Park fan, obviously, because they're the satire gods. And South Park did an episode about it because they were training the government or something. There was some drama where they said he looked like Winnie the Pooh or something, if my information serves me correct. And then they banned Winnie the Pooh in China. It's very funny.
But
imagine living in that life, really. Like,
yeah, but they also regulate your internet time.
They regulate. Oh, you can't get Google there.
Facebook was also not allowed or something.
And
like that
people bitch and complain that the West is bad. My God.
Yeah.
Go to China.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
Apparently
or
also,
North Korea. Fuck me.
I actually do want to go to North Korea though.
No, fuck that.
I just want to see it because that is like, that's a movie.
So I want to see it, but you, for example, did you see that poor kid that went there and tried to steal a poster?
Yeah.
He came back. He was just totally like comatose, like gone in the head, and he died like 3 days later. What the fuck do you think they did to that oak?
Yeah. Wasn't he sentenced to death?
No, they sent him back. Somehow they got him back, and he was like a fucking vegetable when he came back, and he died like 3 days later. Like the oak was just like, there was like no emotion. I didn't even know the oak could talk, and then he died.
There was a Vice documentary where the guys, when Vice used to be good.
Yeah,
before
they all became woke and fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Vice was amazing.
That was a bit. I used to watch that when it was impartial.
Yeah,
and they went.
Now it's just totally woke and biased.
And then they went there, and then they were like, everything's guided.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to go outside of that guided tour. You're not allowed to take. They tell you like, you're not allowed to take photos here. You can take
I'm
photos
pretty sure
here.
I've seen it. Yeah.
And then he took photos of some like really far off, and they knew.
Yeah.
And then he said to them, he's like, I didn't take anything. And they go, no, give us your phone. And they took it and like, you lied. You lied to me. Like they were literally like, you lied to me. You do that again, there'll be trouble. And he was like, okay, shit.
He's so lucky they gave him another chance. See, I agree with you. I would love to see it. But my G, you fucking look at the wrong thing. You don't clap when King Jong-un, whatever's fucking not walking to the room.
Yeah.
Like something so stupid, bro. Like I just wouldn't want to play games there, bro. Because they don't play games there, bro. You know, in the East, they don't play games like in Russia as well, bro. Russia don't play either, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know the full story because I also stay away from a lot of news because it's just, the news is always very negative. Oh, yeah, biased, but also very negative. There's always terrible shit going on. And there was that terrorist attack in Russia.
Yeah.
Where like 100-something people died.
Was it a nightclub or something like that, wasn't it?
Fuck, I don't know what it was.
And there was a video circulating.
Yeah, there was an event or a concert or something, I think. Again, I'm quite ignorant to it. I don't know if it was like, did it have to do with like an Islam attack, or do you know what it was?
I also don't know because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it because.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to speculate.
I think they were trying to link it to like a Islamic.
Yeah, some terrorist organization
or something.
Yeah. Did you see how they fucked those oaks up?
Yeah. Oh, when they were in the courtroom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, bro. Yes.
Russia don't play, my bro.
And those they don't want to even look. They just look like this, and they.
Russia don't play. They fucking breathe. One O's fucking eyeballs like this. Breathe. The other O's jaws, I think, broken. Like no, they fucking poos them, my bro.
Yeah, big time.
They poos these O's, bro.
They don't play. They bro. And Russians are hard. Like they're hard people. Like we got some hard people in South Africa, but Russians are hard.
Russians. I mean, bro. Again. If you look at fighters, majority of the time, 99.9% of the time, you come from a rough background. You're not going to have oaks from Camps Bay being fucking MMA fighters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Majority of the time, you've grown up tough and you've gone through, rough times. And bro, the Russians, dude, they've always been in war. Ukraine, Russians, Eastern European. I mean, Eastern Europe is like the roughest part of Europe.
Yeah.
It's the, a lot of poor people, poverty is in Eastern Europe. And like, I mean, look at the Klitschko brothers. You look at Fedor Emelianenko. You look at fucking Usyk. Alexander Emelianenko, bro. Fuck. Two polar opposites.
Talk about a gangster right there, bro. You're
full reals. What's the Russian mafia?
Yeah.
But Triple G. Fuck, dude. All the beast fighters in Europe.
All the oaks from Dagestan as well.
Khabib. Tough oaks, bro. Come from tough backgrounds, bro. And also, fucking hell, dude, I'll die there, bro. Like, it's too cold. The weather's shit.
In the mountains, bro.
You either become a hardcore fighter or you go military or you're just an alcoholic, you drink vodka. I don't know. Just fuck. Even in our winters here in SA, like I die.
Yeah.
Now imagine you live there in like Siberia.
Can I tell you, I heard a story. I don't know how true it is again, bro. There's a lot of shit that's like unverified.
Yeah.
Apparently, they don't class anything under 6% alcohol content as alcohol in Russia.
Sounds like a fucking chol, my bro.
Apparently, bro. So, like, you can apparently, again, it's unverified. I'm going to say allegedly, bro.
And the dolls are smoking. Brie, I don't know if you know how the dolls are there, but like either they're a 3 or a 10.
Yeah, there's like no
in between.
Yeah.
You're either like a smoking hot Russian doll or you're like a not smoking hot Russian doll. Like it's literally these low like middle
extremes.
ground. Yeah, it's like you can go there and there'll be like a chick who's like a security guard and she's like fucking a 10.
Yeah.
It's like, baby, I can take you away from this. Let Uncle Skolly take you away.
Yeah, bro.
Come back to South Africa with me.
I know a lot of people that have actually married. I don't know how they met them, but I have married because there was this dude in because I lived in the Middle East for a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
So my dad worked that side.
Yeah.
Again, not what you see on TV, like actually so sick. But yeah, it was this old British oak, like in his middle 50s.
The media does play it down like that it's actually worse than it really is.
Bro, the worst for me is like when they have, say, a bombing in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm going to Dubai. And they're like, isn't that where like all the shit's happening?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's literally the equivalent of being in Cape Town and there's a bombing in Nigeria.
Exactly.
That's like the equivalent.
Exactly. Or like, the murders that are happening in the Cape Flats. Like it's happening, but it's not... Yeah, in the main city.
Exactly.
It's in a different area.
Yeah, but
So shame they do get a bit of flack.
Yeah, but bro, there as well, talk about not fucking around, bro.
They don't play, bro.
They don't play. Certain shit, there's still like death penalty.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do the chopping off your hands for stealing now anymore. Yeah. But they don't fucking play there, bro. There's
also, they don't deal with the trans vibes there.
Never.
No.
Ever.
And the irony is like, trans protesters are like, I don't want to get in politics and stuff, but the irony is these trans protesters are protesting for Palestine and stuff, but they don't,
go.
They would be fucking executed.
Can I tell you the funniest?
Again, I don't want to play into politics, but it's the truth.
I want to tell you the funniest thing, bro. So, again, bro, I'm neutral on the stance, kind of, I guess. I don't actually even know where I stand.
Yeah.
To me, it's not a pressing world issue, honestly.
I didn't get involved, bro.
But when it comes to like they have Pride Month on LinkedIn, everyone changes their logos to the rainbow, except the Middle Eastern companies of those groups. So you'll have like whatever, bro. Like you'll have like, let's say, like I don't know, let's say there was a Woolworths all over the world.
Yeah.
Woolworths South Africa, Pride flag. Woolworths UK,
the
Pride
World Cup
flag.
in
Qatar.
They weren't allowed to have it.
Yeah. So Pride flag everywhere.
Where were all these fucking dickheads in the West? Where were they protesting that? Where were they protesting that?
Never. Woolworths everywhere would have it, bro.
Yeah.
You just check like Woolworths Middle East, same fucking logo, bro. No change at all. No, it's wild.
It's another world, bro. It's another fucking world. But yeah, bro, with
but it's like to go. Like if anyone gets a chance to go, it depends what you want to go for. Like,
bro, I like to go anywhere, bro. I fucking love traveling, dude. I've been to a few places, but not enough. But dude, like I fucking would love to go to like dodgy places. Like when Aaron goes to Europe, they all go to the nice places. I want to go to the Eastern Europe. I want to go see the fucking dodgy shit, bro. I want to
in a hostel and shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Definitely in a hostel.
I must actually give you the first guy that I had in this studio. He played rugby for Western Province, and then he had like concussions and stuff at a young age, so he had to stop.
I was going to say, did he have the ETC, but it's the CTE.
CTE.
No, I said it's a joke. Like, did he have the ETC?
So he got it like at 24, but like really young. And then what he decided to do is travel. Well, I don't know if it's CTE, but like he got too many concussions.
Yeah.
So it's along those lines.
It's just not good for the brain.
Not good at all, bro.
Yeah.
And I must actually link you up with him, but he's in New Zealand now, but he used to travel like South America, stay in hostels, Eastern Europe. Where he did Bareknuckle. You talk about Bareknuckle boxing, bro.
He did Bareknuckle.
There was a guy. They had these. Apparently,
That's
they
like
in the snow, bro. These like he never did it, but they organized. The guy taught him how to do it. They organized like a 25 on 25.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those crazy like Russian fights?
Yeah, bro. Like all the hooligans do it. The football hooligans.
Similar to that, yeah.
Bro, in Russia, they do the most retarded shit. Have you seen the car fight one when you're in a car?
And when and
there's also a telephone
in the phone booth, yeah. And then they've also got
wild.
They've got kids MMA, like 5-year-olds fighting full on. That's just stupid.
That I totally disagree with, bro. Like, life is gonna be a fucking vegetable before they're 10.
Can I tell you what else they got? They got like a big big fat like bouncer looking dude in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
I think he was smoking. Bunch of rings, like in like bouncer shoes, leather pants, and then he'll fight like Big Oak. He'll fight like just the most random skinny dude as well.
That sounds like very familiar. I think I've seen that on YouTube or something. Yeah. I think I've seen that, bro. And this is like fucking, but then it's like a different mismatch. Like the O's like very small and tiny. There's this big fat guy. It's just like it's like almost like just for entertainment.
It's a sideshow, bro.
Yeah, it's literally a
and then they got 5-on-5 fights as well.
Yeah.
And then the best
That's
thing
just
though,
wild because bro, you got 5-on-5, and like obviously you win like the first two Oaks are down. You got 5 O's are going to slaughter the last
The worst is when they knock out the first 4. You're the last Oak remaining, bro. They literally just stand in the corner.
Just stomping and fucking rolling you.
Yes. But you talk about, bro, their weigh-ins for those fights are the best, bro, because the fight at the weigh-ins actually even better, bro. And
I've seen these O's when they're talking, and then I saw the one where the Oak tuned the one Oak, the other tuned, the other Oak got up and he ran, he fly kicked the Oak off his chair.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Like, wild shit. No, I've seen that.
So you talk about banning on TikTok, because I started my TikTok channel, I think it was like less than a year.
Yeah.
So I got one video, it did like 1.5 million views.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so it was about someone getting kicked in the nuts. Like that's all it is. It's like a dude getting kicked in the nuts. I think it was a UFC fight even.
Yeah.
Then I posted another. So I'm like, hey, cool. They let the stuff happen. I've heard about the non-violence, whatever, shit, you can't show punches or whatever. But they let this one slide. So I was like, okay. They put a little warning label at the bottom.
Yeah.
Another video. It looked exactly like Jake Paul. It was at one of his fights.
Yeah.
Some dude did a spinning fist and then he like did the wobbly leg and whatever.
Yeah.
It's a Russian dude. Exactly like that. Goes like in a day or two to 2.5 million views. And I'm like amped, bro, because like I'm like getting followers. And
what, you got a short that hit 2.5 million views?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Fuck. Oh, sorry, on TikTok. Okay.
Fucking ban it, bro. So
Wow.
I'm like, they didn't say it's TikTok. So then I also go back and I'm like, I've contested.
Yeah.
No, your content, you whatever they
Too
called
violent.
it. They said something breaks our community guidelines. No,
It's probably like promoting violence or something.
Someone reported it or some shit.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
No, this was 2022, December 22.
Yeah.
It's still on my feed, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. It's just got the community guidelines thing going across and you can't, it's not shown to your feed publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have, I do think they have gone less hectic as they were. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I lost 100,000 followers. I would have been at like 200,000 by now. Fuck, it's heartbreaking. I almost lost a few clients, bro. But luckily my Instagram's big, and that's why I always say this: keep all your eggs. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket, bro. Even X now. I mean, I've got 40 followers on X. I started X like a few months ago, just because, bro, it's another platform. You know, Elon Musk is all about
free speech
and whatnot. So like, it's not my platform. I don't like X because there's so much negativity on it. But bro, I go, I post, and then I leave it. I don't even like watch it because I just want to have as many platforms as possible. You know,
apparently the monetization's better there than anywhere else.
On X,
apparently, when you reach it, like the criteria is tough.
Yeah.
But so my brother-in-law does programming videos and stuff like that, and he said of all them, so like he's got YouTube, he's got Facebook. Facebook's apparently better than YouTube as well, like on the monetization. Like when you can like on the long format stuff, not on the reels.
Okay, yeah, because I've made some money off the reels.
The reels are
I've got tons. I've got about like 5 videos that have over 1 million on Facebook, and I think the most I made is like $3,000.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's a lot more than, because I got one that had 500,000 and it was, maybe it's because of your followers or whatever.
Yeah.
And I made like in the hundreds, bro, only.
Really?
It wasn't even, and apparently TikTok, bro, if you do over a minute long, they pay you $1,000 per.
But it's only in America, right?
Million views. I don't know if it's here. Is it just in America?
I get paid fuck all from TikTok.
Oh, really? Even if it's longer than a minute?
I don't do anything longer than a minute. I do every like 20, 30 seconds.
Try a minute video, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it like if it blows up, but then they give you $1,000 per million views. Facebook, YouTube. People always talk about getting monetized on YouTube. There's a lot of metrics that go into it, like your follower base and like what type of content. But cost per millions, bro, it's not what people think it is.
I mean, dude, at the end of the day, the real money is directly working with brands and having your own business and promoting it. I don't know, dude. That whole... Also, dude, in SA, you're going to get less. If you're in America or Europe, it's better.
For people on podcasting, people don't... It's still in its infancy stages. Like, in America, I've heard people will come to you and be like, listen, I'll give you $10 million to like make your podcast work.
Yeah.
Okay, then they kind of own you because they have to push the narrative. And like, a lot of people sell out, you know, but people will like invest in your podcast like a business. Like you could literally go to like it's almost like a Shark Tank and be like, listen, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to do. This is why I need you. This is how much I want. And people be like, done.
Yeah.
Because you can't reach that a number of people. Bro, look at Tucker Carlson with
X
with Putin's interview.
Yeah.
How many people he reached? Like he got fired of Fox. Who cares, bro? And now he's just balling on X and on YouTube.
Bro. And he's got his own Tucker Carlson network now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, is there toilet clothes? I'm about to
So, bro, I think it's about time to wrap everything up. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, cool.
No, that's funny,
though. Okay, no. Guys, I think it's a good place to wrap it up, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because we both need to take a fucking piss,
bro. So I think an hour and a half is lekker, bro. I appreciate the time. It's lekker to meet you. And
anytime, my bro. Anytime you want me on the show, it's been a pleasure being on the show. And fucking, I'm happy to pull in anytime, my bro. But shot for having me, my boy.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it.
Cheers.
And fuck Israel Adesanya.
One more time. Like a shot, bro.
Like a boy.